Well, good morning. It is Friday, October 9th, and time for our morning devotion. And so we are on Psalm 45. And so the psalmist writes, "My heart overflows with a goodly theme. I address my verses to the king. My tongue is like a pen of a ready scribe. You are the most handsome of men. Grace is poured upon your lips. Therefore God has blessed you forever. Gird your sword on your thigh, O mighty one, in your glory and majesty. In your majesty ride on victoriously, for the cause of truth to defend the right. Let your right hand teach your dreaded deeds. Your arrows are sharp in the hearts of your king's enemy. The peoples fall under you. Your throne, O God, endures forever and ever. Your royal scepter is a scepter of equity. You love righteousness and hate wickedness. Therefore God, your God, has anointed you, and with the oil of gladness beyond your companions. Your robes are all fragrant with myrrh and aloes and cassia. From ivory palaces, stringed instruments made you glad. Daughters of kings are among your ladies of honor. At your right hand stands the queen in gold of Orph. Hear, O daughter, consider and incline your ear. Forget your people and your father's house. The king will desire your beauty. Since he is your Lord, bow to him. The people of Tyre will seek your favor with your gifts, the richest of the people with all kinds of wealth. The prince is decked in her chamber with gold-woven robes. In many colors robes she is led to the king. Beyond her the virgins, her companions, follow. With joy and gladness they are led along as they enter the palace of the king. In the palace of ancestors, you, O king, shall have sons. You will make them princes in all the earth. I will cause your name to be celebrated in all generations. Therefore the people will praise you forever and ever. Amen." And so ends our reading. And so this psalm is I like to call it as a situational psalm. It's about a wedding. You have a bride, you have a groom, and this person is writing and talking about how wonderful and great the bride and how beautiful and wonderful the groom are, and how everything is all coming together in this place, and God is blessing these two people as they come before the priest or whoever to marry them and celebrate this marriage and how they will have sons to go on to be kings. But the key verse is this in verse 7. It's actually the second half of verse 7. It says, "Therefore God, your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness beyond your companions." And that's true. We oftentimes forget that God has anointed us. And I know we don't use that word so much in our Methodist theology, but God has anointed us with the oils of gladness beyond our companions. God has anointed us with the oils of forgiveness and grace. God has anointed us with his oils of love. God has chosen us. The anointed means that we are set apart. We are called. We are called to be God's people. That's what that means, and God has anointed all of us. God has anointed us in our baptisms, whether as a child or an adult. God has anointed us in our confession when we seek absolution from our prayers. God has anointed us in the love that we show one another and has shown to us. God has anointed us with our companions in life, our spouses, our children, our friends, our families. God has anointed us. So let us go forth this day being an anointed people. Knowing that we are chosen by God, we are called by God, we are the ones that God chooses. Amen.